All right, let me unmute the mic and say good evening and welcome to the WFO Racing League's Wicked Wednesday Xfinity Series live at Talladega. Fuck, I can't even speak right. Talladega Superspeedway. There we go. We're at the big track. That's right, the big track before we go to a shorter flat track next week at Phoenix to finish up Season 10. Hard to believe it, but we've been through... Well, next week, at the end of it, I'll say we've been through 10 seasons. So, welcome back this week. We got plenty of racing for you at Talladega Superspeedway tonight with the guys from the Wicked Wednesday Xfinity Series and a good points battle in this one, too. You want to click on that link down in the description. It'll take you to WFO Racing's website. If you scroll down under Series to the Xfinity, you'll see the points, and Richard Holland holding on to an 8-point lead over Keaton Tripp and Austin Wagner coming into here tonight, 9 points over Chuck Sweeting. So less than 10 points separate your top four drivers right here coming into Talladega. And we are at Talladega Superspeedway, and you know here that anything can happen, so 10 points can go away if the points leader has bad luck, and you don't want to see anyone have bad luck, but it does happen. We seen it last night, so we got a tight battle in the trucks as well, and that's what racing's all about. See the drivers getting lined up right here, and we're going to get ready to do some battling at Talladega. Great place to... Just a great track. The super speedways in general, Daytona and Talladega, great tracks to race on. I had a lot of fun last night. Even though I had bad luck and hit a glitch, fueling my truck up on iRacing where it didn't give me no fuel under a green flag pit stop, which pretty well, after you go caution-free after that, will stick a nail right in the old coffin of your race. But still went out and had fun drafting with the guys after that, and always a lot of fun racing at these, broadcasting them. You're probably going to wonder what your starting lineup is, and hell, I wonder what it is too. Starting on the pole tonight, last night's commentator, Mr. Bojangles 91 on Twitch TV. That's going to be Bradley the Coop Cooper driving a 5-car. In his outside in fourth, check that out. Or not in fourth, in second. In the 4-car. There we go. Now we'll get the 4 out. That's going to be Jerry Cochran the third. Starting third tonight, just Rick. Rick Fagone right there in the 10-car, and his outside in fourth will be the 04 Garrett Helmlinger. Fifth tonight's going to be Richard Holland, the points leader in the 31. And his outside in sixth, that'll be Dakota Floyd in the 24. Starting seventh tonight's going to be that 00 of Nick Hunt. And starting eighth will be Chad Meadows in the 98. Ninth tonight's going to be a bootlegger, Tommy Haynes, driving the number 17. And then 10th is going to be that 86 car, John Sanu. Starting 11th tonight will be the 44 Dylan Blankenship, and his outside in 12th, Chuck Sweeting, right there in the 75 car. 13th tonight's going to be Bill English in the 52, and his outside in 14th. Michael McCauley in the 81 car. 15th tonight, man needs no introduction. That's Hal Amy in the 3-car, and his outside in 16th will be the 43 of James Lee. Starting 17th tonight's going to be Keaton Tripp, or Trippy Keat, driving a 26, and Swagner right there, Austin Wagner in the 28 car, starting 18th. 19th tonight, Richard Springer in the 21, Dustin German's 54 and 20th. 21st is Burt Wilson in the 70. 22nd, Eric Blount in the 6 car. Last night's winner, Glenn Jamison in the 63's 23rd. Brian Beach, double B in the 18, 24th. 25th is going to be the 718 of Raymond Chace. That's your starting lineup, and the pace car's in. Well, he's not in, but he's below the yellow line, so he's headed in. The restart zone is not in effect. The field will go on green tonight. So no Geico restart zone for these guys. We got a glitch on iRacing on that, so we're not using it. Green flag is out. We're racing for 85 laps tonight at Talladega Superspeedway. And we're glad you could join in. Hello, Adam. What's up, buddy? Emily, Cindy Teed. No nation. And aliens, I'm sure, but not going to go down that road right now. We got a Chace race number 4 right here tonight. Can it shake up the points? Yes, it can. Will it shake up the points? Probably. One fast repair for these guys, so when they bend it, send it, and bend it, they got one chance to straighten it out. And then after that, if they send it and bend it twice, guess what? They're probably going to have a beat-up race car. And we're 2x2 going at it. Bill, how you doing, buddy? 5-car coupe with a little help from a couple of teammates there, the 10 and the 31, working on the bottom side. Jerry Cochran, no, he's got the 04 behind him and the 24. So he's got Helmlinger and Dakota Floyd back there. Yeah, Garrett's looking pretty good right now in the 04. Second car back on the outside line. So Helmlinger hanging in there pretty good. Really hard for me to get used to him being in the 04 car, not the 77, Adam. Been too many races I called with him in the 77 car, and now he's in the 04, so it kind of throws the guy off a little bit. We'll see if we can get Nation off of a spaceship and into the WFO broadcasting booth. Maybe before the race is over here at Talladega tonight. But good 2x2 racing right now. Looks like the guys are pretty settled down. We had lone green flag runs, green flag pit stops last night in the hi Denise, welcome to the stream, in the truck series. So throws Adam for a loop too. Hey, I mean, the guy runs the same number for so long and then he changes it. I know people like that. I'm going to leave that one there. 3 wide. You see it right there. 3 wide already happening. A couple of cars out there in that third line, and I think that 04 might be one of them, dropping backwards a bit. And my timing and scoring is as messed up as I am. So let's fix that real quick. Let's fix it before these guys get together, but Helmlinger's just dropping to the back right now. Maybe feels a little more comfortable back there this early. Meanwhile, up front, there's a battle, 2x2, 5-car. Coupe's going to lead the lap. But he's got Jerry Cochran with a little bit of help behind him from the 24 car, Dakota Floyd. So outside line, trying to get organized. Trying to go forward, and there's a push right there, and that's going to put the 4-car right to the front of the field. So that'll move the 4 over the 5, and new leader is going to be Jerry Cochran temporarily in the 4-car. It's plate racing. It's Talladega. Positions are going to change lap after lap. And we just got to deal with it. You can take a look at the tipper, or the tipper. I wish there was a tipper. Come on now. The ticker at the top. Ticker at the top. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied tonight, but ooh, we had one up by the wall, and I didn't see who it was, but car looked like it might have even got a little bit loose. Maybe he got a bad bump. That's usually what happens and knocks people out of line. It looked like it happened on the top side. Yeah, maybe what I said was even a tongue twister. I don't know. But no sense in getting the tongue all twisted up over nothing, right? Coop's still leading this thing in that 5-car. He's got help from Just Rick in the 10. 31-car Holland, 3rd car back, inside line. And we got that third row out there trying to get organized. They got 3 cars starting with the 26. And those guys are working the very top of the track around here. They're trying to get a run, trying to get organized. And it hasn't happened yet. There's the alien boy. What's up, Nation? I know what's up. Nation does too. He's not in the booth. That's what's up. So 5-car, your leader. 4 car with the 24 on his bumper, the 86 behind the 24. Couple of teammates right there. See the 81 of McCauley getting into the picture a little bit. McCauley had a great run last night. Ran 4th. Led the most laps, though, in that truck race. And Michael McCauley messaged me earlier, and he told me something, Nation. He said, I'm not afraid to send it. But if he won...
He can't even spell send it.
If he won tonight, would it be Michael McCauley or Macaulay Culkin that won?
Well, the plot thickens.
It does. Each week it thickens, and we've only got a couple more of these left. I had tonight and next week, and then we're going to get our break after season 10. And hard to believe that we've been through another season here at WFO.
I thought we were quitting.
I think we are. I think we're going to just have to retire. Throw the towel in, as they say.
We get a benefits package?
Not a very good one. 26 car by himself in that 3rd lane. And I don't think that'll work, Nation. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think you got to have help at Talladega. You got to have a dancing partner.
That's what I've been told.
Yep. But they're 3 wide right here. Outside of the top 10, just outside of the top 10, 3 wide right now. Those guys have worked together a little bit trying to get something going, but it's not working, Nation. Not working.
Just no.
No.
Nope.
Nope, it's broke.
It's broken.
It's broken. It's not working. Just broke.
Well, if it's not working, then just keep doing it.
Man, and I'll tell you, did you see the pictures in Discord from the finish last night, Nation?
I saw the finish last night.
Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty fucked up.
Makes me want to open one of them up just so we can put it on the screen and show people.
Go ahead. I'll just open my little bottle of bleach.
Well, I mean, did you see Bert shaking the flag man's hand, finishing 5th?
Yeah, he got frequent flyer miles out of that.
Yes, he did. And then the finish of the top 4 right there with one of them just completely annihilating the fence. I believe that was the 43. And he's in the race tonight, driving that Caterpillar car right there. Hi, Diana. Hide, Nation. Quick, hide.
She can't see me.
You got your
She doesn't
cloak of
even know I'm here.
invisibility?
Yep.
There you go.
I just got it on eBay for $27.
$27. What a steal.
Hell yeah.
I'm ordering 4.
I can only afford the 1.
So if you put 4 on, would it make you like 4 times more invisible?
Well, you're in Florida. You can run out there to the nearest cop car and find out.
Yep, sure could. Probably wound up.
Fuck around, find out.
Yep, fuck around and find out. Likely to end up shot.
Probably.
I'm betting it's more than likely that you would. Judd don't fuck around, man.
Mm-mm.
You can fuck around and find out, though.
Yep. My dog does it every day.
Yep. And you beat him every day, don't you?
I don't beat him.
Nation's an animal abuser.
Yeah.
I do wonder, do the aliens ever mess with your dog any?
Something's gone wrong with him.
Or have they got that feller figured out yet? They're like,
Dude, not even God could figure that dog out.
Probably not. So we're 11 laps in, Nation, and guess what we don't have yet?
A finish?
A caution or a finish. You know that you don't have to lead every lap at Talladega, right?
No.
You can just
that last one.
Just lead the last one, yeah.
Or the last out of turn 4 from last night.
Right, or just be the guy that don't, keep your car the straightest at the end. So we got a car being overtaken by a lap here, and the field's going to go by him right now. We'll see if that creates any issues. There's a potential there anytime they're 3 wide, but they're going to get around them okay. And we're going to stay 3 wide. And it looks like the outside line just can't get anything going, Nation. So looking at the bottom side of the track, and you got about 5 or 6 of these guys lined up on the bottom, and they're just kind of making their way around. And Coop's in the catbird seat. He's on top of the world tonight.
What kind of twat fuckery is that?
I don't know. I see the 2 Nation paint jobs on the 3rd row now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're trying to 24 and 86, trying to get hooked up on that high side and make something happen, but they were following the 4 car for a while, and they've bailed out now. I think that's just going to hurt the middle and the outside line. I don't think the 2nd row is side drafting the bottom lane enough, Nation. You got to just ride her right on down on top of them in the corner. You know what I mean? You got to run that left side right down to the right side of their car in the corner and just take the air right off of it. And
Trying to figure out what the fuck happened to my goddamn iRacing.
I don't know what happened to it. Did it break?
It's not giving me a join now button.
What? Help me understand that ignorance, Nation.
It is twat fuckery.
Yep. And we are 14 laps of 85 complete. I don't know who set this one up, but we're going to leave it alone. And I guess we're going to broadcast another 70 laps. How did that happen, Nation?
I don't know, dude.
Whose bright idea was it back in 2018 to say, fuck, let's just broadcast it ourselves?
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Definitely wasn't me.
Oh, 100% most definitely it was you.
110% most definitely it was not me.
You just want to keep counting up.
I should have recorded all of it so I could replay it now because I remember
No,
exactly how it started.
It was you.
No, it was not me. I had a commentator that was doing just fine.
Where the fuck did he go?
I don't know, Nation. Think about that one, too.
You're asking a lot out of me to fucking think.
Exactly. Thinking retirement sounds good, though.
Mm-hmm.
Think even more so now than it did before, really.
Oh, dude, I didn't hit the fucking go button.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, you know when you click on the race, the little
Yes.
thing comes up, says select a car? Guess
Yes.
what I didn't do?
Select a car.
Dumbass.
You didn't think you needed it to watch. I don't know why you got to select a car to watch a fucking race. But you can make ghost laps on the track around them, so.
Okay, now it's loading.
Oh, Hal Jr.'s in the chat, Nation. Believe that?
Never heard of her.
And they're still 2x2, man. We should be coming up to some green flag pit stops pretty quickly. If a feller had to guess, maybe a couple of these guys have already pitted, and that's why they're back there. But it's like the 6-car Blunt. He's probably the one just ahead of the field here on the outside. He stopped about 10 laps ago.
Damn, that was a little bit harsh, Diana, don't you think?
That mean you're retiring, Nation?
Fuck yeah, I am
You
now.
can't fucking retire without me.
Well, let's go, man. Let's get some fucking, what do they call those things? The little drinks with the umbrellas in them? Let's go.
Yeah, we'll get a bunch of those. And drink drinks with umbrellas and sit in lawn chairs like we're old and stupid.
We are old and stupid.
Oh, Village Idiots, top left-hand corner in black and white.
I don't need to put old and stupid in there too, do I?
Probably.
I mean, they should be able to figure that part
It
out.
would probably help people understand it a little bit better, but 5 car, your leader, 10 cars second. That's just Rick in the 10.
Just Rick.
4 cars still hanging on out there on the outside, but he having trouble getting past the third place car there, Richard Holland. So Cochran is, I'll give them credit. I mean, they've been hanging on in the top 5, but they just can't get the push or the momentum to get up in the front of this field, Nation. We're 19 laps in, and we could only run about 16 in the trucks here last night, so I don't know if McCauley shoved 100% fuel in the cars or not, but I reckon we're probably going to find out, Nation. We fuck around and we'll find out, won't we? So we'll see when these guys decide to bring it to pit road as they're coming up on lap 20 now. We've been caution-free, clean and green from the start of this thing. I can't retire until Diana moves to Florida, Nation. What the hell?
I'd rather have the Hurricanes.
That was wrong. She's going to kill you for that one.
Again.
Yeah, well, I mean, you kind of opened the door for that, though. Oh, open mouth, insert foot. Right, Nation?
Pretty much. Story of my life.
So
no, it won't be the same. It will be different.
So the 4 car has kind of pulled out and dropped back a little bit, and I'm thinking that maybe some of these guys are getting in line here in a position to start making their way to pit road. But again, I just don't know how much fuel they have, Nation. You can't retire, Nation. It wouldn't be the same.
It'd probably be better.
That's what I'm reading. You're right. It wouldn't be the same if we retired. It would probably get better.
Right, so we're just trying to do a favor for them.
In fact, that's probably what it would turn out to be.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody looks at it that way, though.
Nope. Everybody wants to pick on me.
I don't think that's necessarily always the case either, but...
Really? Not 110% the case.
The reason
all the
I
time.
say that is because when we're in here doing this, you're going through the chat and you start picking on people.
I haven't picked on anybody.
You pick on people who then fire back at you, and then you accuse them of picking on you.
I have not picked on anybody.
How much truth was in that statement I just said? You can read that comment. Up, pit stops, just Rick. 5 car, race leader, pit road.
I think if we don't retire, it'll suck.
It sucks because we make it suck. Boy, I can't see shit. There we go.
That's what we're here for.
5:10:31 teammates on pit road. Gonna hand it lead over to that 75 car right there, Sweeting, and he's got the 81 Macaulay Culkin right on the back bumper. And this is when we got our first caution last night, believe it or not. Green flag pit stop started. About a quarter of the field had pitted, and next thing you know, I got to use a fast repair. True story, Nation.
Believable testimony.
All right, so who's coming to pit road now? Not the race leader, but there were some takers back there, so. Oh, yeah, we got cars ripping into pit road. 43, 26, 04. Bring her down to pit road here, and man, Keaton Tripp almost did make it in there. He didn't. He passed his stall up, and he's straightening the car out now, and that's going to cost them. Mistakes on green flag pit stops are the mistakes that you do not want to make it all. So if we retire to make Miss Angel cry, Nation.
I doubt that.
Probably be celebrations. They'll be partying in the street up there in Troy, Pennsylvania.
Promise you.
Rest of the field's coming in now. So 75 is Sweeting, 81 Macaulay Culkin, 21 car on pit road, and bootlegger and all kinds of them, man. A lot of cars on pit road right now, so pit road's very busy. This is probably the largest of the pit road groups, Nation.
Yeah.
So we'll see when this thing shakes out. There's Coop right here. He's got Helmlinger behind him, and the teammates now have hooked up on the outside, 10 and the 31. So they're like, well, we ain't going to let Coop lead after this shakes out, so we're just going to go ahead and drive by him right here. And they may or may not do that, Nation. Ooh.
May or may not.
May or may not. Bootlegger got out in front of these guys. But they're passing them, but Sweeting's even farther up than that. So Chuck Sweeting being scored as a race leader, and he's got help from the 00 behind him. They're your top two right now. Michael McCauley sitting in third. He's got some Cocoa Puffs on his car, but here comes the field. Coop caught him. Now Coop's working to his outside, and this may actually open up a couple lanes of racing again. Coop's going to power by McCauley's 81 car, but McCauley's going to stay down on the bottom with the 52 of Bill English. So we'll have to see if Coop falls in line at the bottom, because the two race leaders were two cars that were hooked up, and Sweeting's going to keep that top spot with the 00 right behind him. You hear that, Nation?
What's up?
Our retirement's been canceled.
Wait, what the fuck?
Well, I'm reading the YouTube chat, and our retirement just got canceled. Man, that 10 car started to wiggle round. Wiggle. The 10 car started to wiggle a little bit, got me a little worried. You wiggle to the worry. Man, 81 car breathing up a little, Nation. I thought he was going to create something that might bring out what we call a caution. I don't know. The 2x2 up towards the front. Who's your favorite driver? We know. Where's your favorite driver? We have no clue.
I don't know where the fuck he went.
20th. He may have had a little trouble on
Yes, he is.
pit road too, and he's got a little help right there from the 26 car, so he does have a drafting partner. He's got the help. Springer right behind him in the 21. If he can catch up to him, that'll be a three-car draft right there. Might help out a little bit. Oh, hell no, we ain't got no 401k.
We can't even spell 401k.
We don't have a 0 for 1.
Nope.
We damn sure ain't got a 401, but we don't even have an 0 for 1. Five car back to the front. Sweeting in the 75 following them, but outside line. Couple of teammates out there with just Rick in the 10 and the 31 right there of Richard Holland. You got the 28. Swagner, the 24 car Dakota Floyd, and 86 of John Sanu riding that top side. Which reminds me, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Sanu. Love giving them a shout out every broadcast, don't we, Nation?
Absolutely.
One day they're going to chat in there. You know that, right?
If they have any sense, they won't.
Probably. I'd stay out of it. I'm not going to make her cry, Bill.
No, I wouldn't
Nation
wanna make
will,
her
but
cry.
I won't.
No, I wouldn't.
So if it was going to make her cry that we retired, what would you say?
Well, I just unplugged the phone and all that shit. And
Right,
walk
so
away.
you didn't have to see. As long as you didn't see her cry, it doesn't matter if she cried.
Right. It never happened.
Did you see how that worked right there? As long as he don't see or hear it, then it never happened.
Exactly.
That is sad, Nation.
No, that is survival.
Just because you don't hear her cry or see her cry doesn't mean that she's not crying.
Never happened.
Oh, I wish I lived in that fucking world you did.
Well, you gotta kind of build it up like Minecraft and shit.
Where there's, apparently in Nation's world, there's zero accountability.
God damn, I wish that was true.
So he's like, you know what? As long as I don't see it or hear it, it fucking didn't happen. And I'm like, what do you mean she's crying? Right, Nation?
Give her a fucking ice cream sandwich. She'll be fine.
And then I wait about 30 seconds, say, it's Nation's fault.
She won't even remember our name in 30 seconds.
35 seconds. Forgotten.
Nope. She's coloring on iPad or something.
Yeah, 31.2 seconds maybe. Well, I took a bigger look at the field right here, Nation. 31 laps in right now. Clean and green, caution-free so far. You believe that?
It's Talladega, yeah, I believe.
Kind of makes it like a boring race, don't it?
I think there was only 2 last night.
I think we need to throw some beer cans and debris out on the track, Nation.
Hey, I got some.
I'm going to get back here towards the back of this pack because believe it or not all the cars are in that pack. Back to the 44 car. That means the 54 is the last one in the main pack here.
Junior, I've done that with my eyes wide open.
And you get back to these 3 cars, starting with the 3-car Hal Lamy, and this pack is 8.6 seconds behind the main pack, Nation.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go back farther, and 18-car right here, Double B, Brian Beach, is a lap down. And James Lee's 43. A little bad luck on pit road for that feller as he's 2 laps down. And we're back up to the front, and the teammates are side by side up there. 5-car Bradley the Coop Cooper, 10-car Just Rick, and the 31 right in that picture as well. 75 of Sweeting, 00, Nick Hunt, and the 81 of Michael Macaulay Culkin. He's up there too, Nation. So who's going to shake it up here? Who's going to say, okay, time to bust up the teammate trio up in the front and make something happen? Is it going to be Sweeting, maybe the 00, the 81? Which one? Who does it, Nation?
Fuck if I know.
28, 24, 52, 86, what, 17? Maybe get a bootlegger in the picture there? I don't know.
That turn 4 on the last lap's the only one that counts.
Turn 4 on the last lap, there's going to be bumpers contacting bumpers, people in the fence. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
But believe it or not, Nation, we're 34 of 85 right now. We've completed 33 laps on the speedway. 2.5 miles around the inside of the racetrack, which means probably 3 miles if you run the wall. Big track is basically what I'm saying. High banking.
It's a big one. That's what she said.
It's Talladega. That's Talladega, and we're racing, and Macaulay said, fuck it, I'm going in the middle. And I'm not lying. 81 car.
Fuck it.
Threading a needle. Door to door with the 75. He's going to take him 3 wide right now. 81 of Michael Macaulay. If he clears that outside line, he can jump out there and get some drafting help. We'll see if it happens here. He did it, Nation. So the 81 car made something happen. Now he's the first car on that outside line. He went up there and busted up the 2 teammates. He busted up the 10 and the 31 with that move. So now are they going to hang him out? Looks like they might work with McCauley here and maybe shove McCauley up to the front. We're going to find out.
Fuck around, find out.
Somebody had to make a move. I mean, it was all stalemate up there, Nation. So somebody had to make the move, and look at the push that 10's giving the 81. He's about to wear his bumper out, but he's got him up there next to the 5 for the lead right now. 5 car. Coop holding strong on the bottom, but the 81 of McCauley making a little bit of a run on the outside. We'll see what's going to happen, Nation. I'll bet they're about ready to wad some shit up.
They're going to fuck some shit up.
We get closer to the halfway point, and all bets are off, man. Fenders are going to go flying, hoods, tires, you name it. There'll be a big sale on wrecked up Xfinity parts on eBay. So the run that the 81 had, it's gone. They've left him all by himself as the field is lapping around the 18 car at Brian Beach. McCauley's right on the outside, and any help? Nope.
Nope, fuck you.
They're like, he's a village idiot, just leave him there. Well, looks like he's going to get help with the 28 car maybe. But I think they're going to need to have more than 2 of those guys. And so 5 car still has the lead. Not giving it up. He's being stingy up there is what he's doing, Nation. He has now led 25 of 37 laps we've completed here so far. That's a good amount. Sweeting has led some laps in the 75, 00 car, running up front. And McCauley, man, he's got a little bit of help out there in the outside lines trying to get organized, and they're getting going again. I believe he has Swagner on the bumper there. And that might be the 04 and the 17 behind him. We'll go, no, the 4 car actually, not the 04. The 4 car and the 17, so a bootlegger back there. And the outside line slowly working their way back up. You too, Raymond.
Later, buddy.
So how's the radio?
Well, speaking of which, we do have a shout out I need to make.
Yeah.
Shout out to James from the IP Casino, which I believe is in Biloxi, Mississippi.
IP Casino, James, huh? What'd he do, invite you there?
No, that's actually one of Raymond's co-worker people.
Oh, okay. I got you. Part of the radio thing?
Now he's part of the casino thing.
Gotcha. Raymond works in a casino?
He works in a casino.
Raymond does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you do, and as G.I. Joe says...
Does he iRace out of the casino?
I highly doubt that.
I don't know. You don't never know. I mean, we had that dude from Australia racing with us that was racing from work. Remember, he used to lock his office door?
I can't remember his name.
Oh, I can't either, and he probably watches some of our streams from time to time, so he'll chime in.
Shit, I can't remember what I had for breakfast.
I'm trying to remember if he's one of the ones that called us racist.
The Australian dude?
No, he didn't. He was a good dude, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
He was
just too stupid to remember his name.
He literally locked his office door and told the secretary to hold all the calls.
Yeah, because he would tote his wheel and pedals and shit into his office.
He told me he had a separate rig set up in there for it. That's what you call dedication, Nation.
Yep, or just don't want to work.
Or just don't give a fuck, right? I'll probably go with the second one.
Or a mixture of both.
I'll tell you what, man, Coop has been holding them under tonight. He got that 5 car out front, and it doesn't look like it's real easy to pass here. About lap and a half away from the halfway point at Talladega with the Wicked Wednesday Xfinity Series at the WFO Racing League on the WFO Racing Network on YouTube with the Village Idiots.
Man, that's a fucking mouthful.
It was more than a mouthful, and I'm glad we only got one more race before we retire, is all I'm going to say, Nation.
All right, for the record, folks, he said it, I didn't.
We are going to retire until next season. Then it's going to be like, oh, first race of the season, and we're out of retirement.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen either, is it? Probably not.
It's not going to happen,
No,
Vern.
Probably not. None of it will.
None
That's
of
just
that.
how it goes. 5-car coupe leading it. Chuck Sweeting in the 75. Nick Hunt right there in the 00. And Michael McCauley still trying on the outside. He's digging, and the guy's already hit China twice. But not the front of the field.
Yeah,
Nation.
he's never going to learn.
He's dug his way to China twice, but he hasn't dug up to the front of the field yet. And it don't help right there when the second car in line helping you just pulls up to the high side, and he's like, you know what, I got to cool her down. I've been overheating the car trying to push up there, and it's like you got a billboard on your hood, and we're not going nowhere, feller, so I give up. And McCauley's going to drop back again, and these guys are going to try to get reorganized out there, but just nothing able to happen with the outside line tonight, Nation.
Now, how long can you go before you get a pit?
They're going to be pitting pretty soon here, I would suspect. They're about 21 laps into the run, and we're 43 laps complete, so they should be getting pit stop time right about now. And I would bet there's some cars that have headed to pit road, and one taker, James Lee in the 43 car.
I'll be right back, Vern.
All right, I'll be right here. Green flag pit stops halfway through the race, over halfway now. Clean and green the whole time, believe it or not. We went 44 of the 85 scheduled laps here without one single caution flag. I better knock on all the wood I have now because we're liable to have 10 before the end of the race. I hope not. You never know, though. It could or couldn't. It may or may not happen. It could or could not. But it should not. Not should, but should not. Poker and racing. I don't know. I have to think about that for a second. Maybe a good mix. So McCauley got out of the lineup there, but the 18 car didn't, and he's got a little help. Believe that might be the 98 of Chad Meadows behind him. And I think these guys are a lap or two down. So actually Meadows ain't. Meadows is up to second right now. Well, you tell Mama Riddle that I said hi, and I'm sure Nation will say the same thing when he gets back. Pit stops, 5 car, headed to pit road. 75 0052, they're going to stay out. 81 car is going to stay out. Helmlinger 04, he's going to stay out. Bootlegger's still out in the 17, so second round of green flag pit stops fired up and happening now. I guess I could throw a top 10 up. What the hell? There we go. If you want to see something that changes all the time, stare at that top 10 for about 20 seconds. You'll see names flipping around and numbers not matching up and all kinds of stuff. So, green flag, second round of green flag pit stops underway. As you've seen cars come to pit road a couple laps ago. And I suspect we're going to see these leaders coming in pretty soon, as you've seen the 26 car making his way off pit road. And he had the 3 car and the 21 with him the last time, so I'm not sure what happened with those 2 cars. Still a little 2x2 racing going on. Helmlinger in the 0-4. First car in line out there. He's got a little bit of help, though. Outside line still trying to make something happen. Inside line with Chad Meadows leading it. 18 cars a lap car, but he's fighting for a lap back, so. Here come the binders, maybe? Not yet. Really impressed with how much farther the some of these guys have been able to go on fuel. And that's probably from not leading. I would say the 5 car being out front meant that he had to chuck it down the pit road a little bit faster than what some of these other guys did. And we'll see how much of an effect that has on maybe maybe these guys can stretch it out an extra stop by being able to go so much farther here. Oh, 0-4 slow on the top. Is he out of gas? 0-4 car slowing. I think he is out of fuel, so he might have kept it out there too long.
That'll end your fucking night.
Yeah, he was out there one more lap longer than these other guys. That means that the front of the field might be in trouble.
Hello, Mama Riddle.
Nope, they're going to come to pit road. The 00 and 17 are still out on the track, though. We seen Helmlinger run out at 25. Are these guys going to make it around one more time here? Man, they're pushing it. We seen Helmlinger out at 25. The 00 and 17 are trying to make it 26 laps on this tank of fuel. Going down the back straightaway. This is first and second place. Still clean and green, 49 laps in. I hear their engines running. So they're going to bring it to pit road now. 00 and 17, both of them. Man, 17 sending her in there deep. Ooh, hopefully he don't get busted, but he come in hot, didn't he, Nation?
Hot.
You come in hot, and sometimes you get in trouble. Ask me how I know. You don't want to know.
Sometimes you get burned.
Okay, she loves watching and listening to you guys, and you guys make her night. She said thank you for all that you guys do. She is more than welcome. We do it for all of you that watch, but we mostly do it for the drivers over here at WFO.
I do it because Burn won't leave me alone.
Gives them something to come back and watch from time to time. And all right, the field's getting bunched back up. Dustin German in the 54 car. Austin Wagner, 44 car in the picture right now, too. We got a 44, a 54. We got the 4s just flying tonight. 0-4, 4, 24. What the hell's with all the 4s? It's like Forza. No, it's iRacing.
No, it's not for no.
Nope, it's iRacing. 28 car, though. Swagner right there, your leader. He's got the 86 of Johnson New ripping the bumper off. That's top 2. 44 is going to be Dylan Blankenship, so Dylan up here towards the front now. 54, Dustin German on his bumper, and the top of the field is shaking up. Then we got the 2 that come off pit road, and is that a bootlegger up there? Or? Nope, that's the new up there. McCauley and Fagone and them have dropped back, man. They're at the back of this first pack now. Swagner's up there. Swagner with Sanu helping them. They're going to pick up the inside line. The 24, though, got to push on the high side, and I think that might be Coop pushing on them. Now Coop's going to push a 24 to the front. Now Coop's going to get help from the 31 car. Can they make it to the front of the field? So 3 HJRM cars all lined up on the high side. Going to try to gang up on those guys on the bottom there. And I think the 5's going to get it. He does. That returns the 5 back to the lead here. So that teamwork's working together pretty well. These guys want to have a chance at it. They're going to have to get up there and bust that up, Nation. How would you do it? Just lay a bumper to one of them?
Hell yeah, move, bitch. Get out the way.
Well, sometimes that's what you got to do. Sanu might be mad at me for what I did last night, Nation. I didn't lift.
Well, it's Talladega. You don't normally lift.
I think when you're pushing somebody, though, there comes a point where you need to.
Ah, it's a myth.
It is. Well, I thought it was. I thought it was a myth, and I did it, and it kind of wrecked some people, you know.
Whoops.
Did I feel bad about it or lose any sleep? Fuck no.
I'm going to go with no.
Not at all.
No.
So Coop's being stingy, man. He put that car right back at the front of the field. And he's got teammates on the outside again, and they're fighting to, I think they're just trying to stay side by side. But they get some rebel like McCauley up there, and he'll split the middle on them, Nation. Michael McCauley, his give-a-damn's busted, I think.
Where is that little dishwasher weasel at?
Well, he's not going to come in here because you got to have teammates and help out there, so you got to be in a channel with him.
No, I meant where's he at on the track?
Oh, he's back a little ways right now. He's second car. Or no, he's the fourth car in the second line.
8th.
Yeah, 7th or 8th, probably 7th. Coop, though, getting a lot of help from the 24 Dakota Floyd right now. See how some of our other drivers are faring.
My YouTube's all fucked up. It looks like it's going on frames per minute.
Could be. So the 3 is hooked back up with the 26 and the 21 car. But, man, they are 32 seconds back now. 33 seconds back. So these guys really, these 3 drivers right here really need a caution flag. And I'm very surprised we haven't had one, but we haven't. 55 laps in, clean and green the whole way.
Well, fuck that. Hold my beer.
Just throw it out in the track, Nation.
Hell no. It's damn near full.
Oh. We need a caution, is what I'm saying. We don't need one. They do.
I mean, I can throw my kid out in the track.
I would personally prefer there's no caution, because if there's not, the race gets over quicker, the interviews are done faster, and I'm out of here.
Yeah, and then we gone.
If there's a caution flag, it just slows the pace down and takes longer for us to get finished with our broadcast here tonight. For Hal and Keaton and Richard Springer's sake, you know, they need a caution, but for Vern and Nation, we don't need one. I figure we got less than 3 hours to broadcast left, Nation, for season 10.
In our entire career.
Yes, in our entire career, less than 3 hours. Too bad we can't just get it all over with tonight.
Well, I mean,
double header.
We probably could.
You want to put Phoenix up right after this and just crown a champion tonight and say fuck it and be done with it?
Fuck it, let's do it.
Put Phoenix up for 5 laps.
Who's the points leader?
I think Holland is in Xfinity.
No, this is my surprise face.
Yep, it's Holland by 8 points coming into tonight over Trippy Keat and Swagner.
All right, I say we wait till there's 5 laps to go and say, hey, fellas, we're doing another one.
I told you, Nation. You want to see somebody shake it up? Look who's in the middle right there, 81 car of McCauley. He's now the 3rd car in the inside line. He found an opening in the middle, and he took it.
Somebody's had some bootleggers.
Somebody's, you know, some people play around, and McCauley, he's like, nope, ain't playing with you. You show me an opening, and I'm going to show you how to get the 81 car up to the front. McCauley 3rd now, moving to the outside line. Oh, and look at that. Dakota Floyd seemed to move the 81 Maiden. He said, I like what he's doing here, so I'm going to go with him. And I think there's a wreck coming, 24 to the lead.
Hello, Adriana.
What is broken here, Nation?
You did it. I didn't.
I don't know what I did, but we're just gonna pretend it didn't happen and go with it.
Yeah, just look the other way and whistle.
It's telling me to open, show more options and shit like that, and I think I just need to click on something I don't have on the desktop. There we go. Hello, Adriana. Welcome to the stream here tonight. If I had been reading, I would have known that you were in there, but I was watching a race because McCauley made something happen. He got himself up there in the second spot, first car on the outside line. And in the meantime of doing that, he got Dakota Floyd's 24 car to the front. So they busted up that HJRM party. They're going to move Coop back to second or third and Holland back to fourth. Now Holland's going to lean on the 81 car momentarily, pushing in front of the 24, but that didn't last long, Nation.
Nope.
Not at all. Good racing, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I like what happened there. You know, I really like when the race is winding down to see a driver just do something different. It kind of gets boring watching them run side by side. You know, every corner and the positions don't change. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that does get boring.
Right. Shake it up, man. I mean, shake it up. Not just McCauley, 28 car, shake it up. 75 car, Chuck Sweeting. Let's go, guys. Take them 3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide. I don't care. It's Talladega. It's a wide track. I think you could do 6 and 7 wide, right?
You could try it.
They could. Let's see how wide you can make it. 26
don't
laps.
egg these guys on.
25 and a half laps remaining here. Well, honestly, I'm sitting here putting toothpicks in my eyes trying to keep them open, and I'm like, what the hell kind of boring race is this?
See, now you're going to get them to fuck up.
We're going to take an up-close look there. You see the sun gleaming off these cars right here. Maybe to shine in their eyes and cause a wreck, but that's not right, is it, Nation?
That's not right, Burn.
Ooh, 31 car. Wiggled a little bit. Don't do that. Get me all excited.
Okay, I'm just going to leave that one sitting right there.
I'm going to leave it all alone, too. In fact, I'm done, Nation. I'm officially done.
Cool, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep, that'll do it tonight.
All right, y'all have a great time.
Yep, everybody have a great night. We are out of here.
Now just yank that plug out of the wall.
I'm thinking about it, Nation, but I can't reach it.
Don't you have like a little dog somewhere around there?
I do. You want me to throw him at the wall?
Don't throw him at the wall, but get him to pull that cord out of the wall.
Shit. If I could get him to do that, we wouldn't have to broadcast no more at all.
Exactly. And then it wouldn't be our fault.
Okay, so I know why some of these guys were staying out, Nation.
Okay.
But I don't think it matters. I mean, I still think even the cars like Coop that pitted a little bit early can probably still make it on one more stop. But are they going to split the run? That's probably what I would do. Splitting the run would be getting down to about 20 to go and coming down and getting no tires and fuel. And going back out there, outside line, no. They're starting to lose a little bit of steam, man. 24 car getting a good push, 28 car staying in line, but the 31's kind of laid off the 81 a little bit. Now you get a guy like Austin Wagner clears these guys. He might jump up to the top side here and kind of shake it up a little bit more. Maybe the 5 cars see the run coming. He'll jump up there, take another shot at the lead. 23 laps to go. No caution flags. That's probably why we're so bummed out in the booth tonight.
I think we're bummed out in the booth because we have to be in the goddamn booth.
Probably.
But if I was Richard or Michael, I would just stay right there, right where they're at. I wouldn't try to advance at all.
So we're going to go check 40 seconds behind. They got like
Really?
5 cars now. Yeah, I'm yawning.
Okay.
You're watching the same race I am, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Well, I'm surprised you're not yawning. Probably everybody watching it is.
Well, it's Talladega. I mean, not a whole lot happens.
This track puts on some of the best racing and best finishes you'll see on iRacing.
Well, you have to know how to race and not wreck the guy in front of you.
Change up front, though, 86, 20, 28, 81 now on the top side, 24, 5, and 63 maybe on the bottom. And that 63 car or truck won last night, Nation.
He did.
You just got to put yourself in the right place at the right time. New leader, 86, John Sanu. And Sanu's doing a dangerous thing there, working both sides. You've seen the high side had a run. He moved that 86 car right up on the top shelf.
I see a $10 bet out there.
All right, I'll give whoever wrecks first $10. Throw the beer cans, Nation, all of them.
Hell yeah, because I want $10.
So 31 car is going to not be the benefactor of that deal. I don't know. I think I've seen a Viagra car just move to the outside. 28 car absolutely has Viagra on it, Nation.
Yeah, he should be a little bit ahead.
You think?
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he should be hard to beat.
Hard to beat.
86 car got the 81 car all over his bumper, and the 28's got the 24 helping him. Coop's lined up back there close to where Holland's at in the 31, and I don't know where Just Rick is at. What happened to Just Rick, Nation?
I don't know. I'm on my boy's car here.
14.
He's in 19.
He's in 14. 10 car
Well,
back.
Hal's got
14.
him a little pack of cars back here.
Well, Hal's in a group of about 5 cars, actually.
Yep. But he wasn't just 3. Now he
They
got 2
5
more buddies.
of them now. That's what you need to kind of keep from going a lap down here, because those guys are getting close to being lapped. 20 laps to go, so if you're splitting a run, it's about time to come to pit road, wouldn't you reckon?
I would.
Wouldn't you wreck them, though? Just wreck them all, Nation?
Well, I'm not going to comment on that.
If you could stick a finger out there and flick cars around, which ones would it be?
Oh, God, the list is long but distinguished.
Damn, Hal Jr. already disqualified you from contention. Ooh, we about had one up front.
Man, that's fucked up.
28 car, Swagner, found his way to the lead, 19 laps to go. Come on, let's shake it up. Come to pit road, get your last tank of fuel, bitches. Come on.
Yeah, bitches.
Yeah, let's throw out a caution, Nation. Ooh.
I don't have the power you do.
I think I do. I have to shut the overlays off. That'll shake it up, won't it?
That'll piss some people. Yeah, that'll shake it up.
I would do it, Nation, if it wasn't for the fact that it's going to take longer to finish this thing.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
So we don't want to do that. I mean, we're just pretending like we want a caution to make it more exciting. But in our hearts, we don't. If they do a kick flip.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, and a sidestep, and there's the takers on pit road, 31, 5 car. I knew it was going to happen quickly. You know, I kept saying probably split the run right here. And just do it to get this last stop out of the way. That way you can go out there and race it out, Nation.
Dude, I think they all listen to you.
So back up towards the front of the field. Austin Wagner, your leader. John Sanu in 86, second 81 car. Michael McCauley, 24, Dakota Floyd. In the 75 of Chuck Sweeting. That is your top 5. 17 laps to go. 68 laps complete with the WFO Wicked Wednesday Xfinity Series. 0 caution flags tonight. You're watching a professional group of drivers out there. Super talented, 81 of Michael McCauley on pit road, 00. But the 28 86, 24, and 75. They're going to stay out on the track, while some of these other guys are going to stay out on the track with them. And some of these other guys are going to bring it to pit road. Let's see if McCauley can pit good here, or if he goes cuckoo over Cocoa Puffs Nation.
All signs point to it.
Oh, fuel only. So McCauley ain't messing around. 21 of Richard Springer ain't either. 00. Nick Hunt coming out off of pit road right here. And meanwhile,
who was the one that did a kick flip last night?
That would have been, damn, you seen his picture up there. I think it was Burt Wilson.
Yeah.
He did more than a kick flip.
Somebody just slid the fuck all over the track.
They did.
Uh-oh. I don't want to say who that was.
Was it Hal?
Yeah.
What happened to him, Nation?
I don't know. He was coming around a corner and just went all batshit.
Do we need to back it up?
No.
Oh,
No
he was
caution.
exiting pit road and it got loose. Oof, God damn, he knocked down that inside wall, Nation.
Well, it ain't been touched all night.
Well, he did it. Meanwhile, back up at the front, things have, well, you might say things have escalated. 54 car has not made it to pit road. Neither has the 44, the 28, and the 52 car. Or the 75, maybe. I think the 75 did go to the pits. Yeah, I think he just come off pit road, so but he don't have any help up there. Well, 24 and 28 are screaming up behind him, and man, there's a bootlegger back there fighting in the picture now. Tommy Haynes in the 17 car. We need a little broader look here. They're 3 wide back there. 31 and 5 working the third lane with the 10, so the 3 HJRM teammates right there hooked up and trying to haul last to the front. 14 laps to go, and this is when the gloves come off and cautions start flying. 81 car with a little bit of help from the 17. 21 of Springer in that mix, but he might be a lap down. I'm not 100% sure. But now I am 100% sure that he is a lap down, but the lead cars are on pit road now, so 00 car up towards the front and being scored as, no, actually the other ones are being scored as the leaders, but this is possibly going to be the lead pack when it's all said and done, Nation. So McCauley, second car on the outside, 00, Nick Hunt leading it. After the pit stop shakeout, this could possibly. That makes sense.
Might could possibly.
Or could.
Or could.
Well, he didn't bring out a caution, Junior.
Still, he pulls $10 out of it.
Yeah.
I'll do
now
that for
he could still bring out the caution and do the kickflip right here. We got cars coming off pit road and the 3 cars at the top of the track getting lapped.
Oh, shit, that's like $30.
Oh, and the 3 cars in the wall twice. Now he's crossing, and there it is. There's the caution flag.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
Junior, you owe him $30.
You owe him $30 now. And he did a kickflip right into a car.
Well, I didn't see the kickflip.
Man, we knew it was coming, didn't we, Nation?
Well, dude, it's sooner or later.
Who did it end badly for, though? '24 car. He hooked the 24 Dakota Floyd. Damn it. That feller was having a good race. He's going to... Well, he took a pretty good whack right there, didn't he?
Yeah, he took a beating.
Whacked his bumper pretty good. We're going to watch it one more time. 3 car coming off the wall and into the 24. But, man, does that shake things up a little bit? It looked like a kickflip to me, didn't it?
It's right. What are you, Junior, his fucking lawyer?
I mean, he did wreck the 24 car in the process, so...
He just hit the wall a little bit.
There's the caution flag. things have now changed. Nope. They probably stayed exactly the same. But I'm going to bet you money there's no takers to pit road. They've all got enough fuel to make it, and tires don't fucking matter. So the only thing this did was extend our broadcast, Nation.
Uh-oh. There goes Hal.
Did he quit?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he's parked the car. He's probably going to collect his money from Junior.
I bet he is.
And why are these guys coming to pit road? I wouldn't even worry about it. So back up towards the front. There's Jerry Cochran, Michael McCauley. I don't know who's where and where's who, or who's what and where and why they're there. Or Nation, you got to look up a kickflip. Google a
You're not a lawyer,
kickflip.
Junior.
There's McCauley. You going to win this thing, McCauley, or are you going to be too busy chatting in YouTube? That's right. You heard us, Michael McCauley. You go out there and kick some ass.
Yeah, you got shit to do. Get off YouTube.
I'll vote for you for driver of the day if you send it.
I'll vote for Vern voting for you for driver of the day.
We kept wanting a caution, and Hal give it to us, so we want to see the 81 car do what it takes to get a win. How can the sumbitch drive and chat all that? That pisses me off, Nation.
I don't know how he does it.
He does it. And he's reading a chat on top of it. He's like, I got it pulled up on my fourth screen. Hear me, Nation, it's fourth screen.
Mm-hmm.
I can barely make 3 of the sumbitches work. How am I going to do a 4th? I'm surprised these monitors are still working, to be honest with you. How long these same triples been going now, Nation?
Probably for as long as I've known you.
Long time. I used to
It's
use them
been
to
a minute.
race. I used them to race before I got the fucking Oculus. And then I donated the triple screen setup to broadcasting. Then I burned up a computer on it.
Just one.
Possibly 2 or 3.
Possibly.
Maybe even 4.
Was it the Frankenstein that got burned up? The Frankenstein 1.0 that got burned up on those?
Yeah. Frankenstein 1.0 was never even capable of broadcasting.
He tried it anyway.
It worked for a broadcast. Well,
Almost the whole thing.
about 90% of it. Maybe 95%.
Mm-hmm.
Then it started overheating and smoking and damn near burned the whole fucking house down over it. About like when I was bench testing one and the power supply exploded, Nation.
I know a guy that can build you a PC, and it comes with a little fire extinguisher attached to the side of it.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Who does that now?
I don't know, just a person.
Oh.
I think you know him.
Yeah, almost need them nowadays. No, Macaulay, we wouldn't call that putting on a show, man. Be putting on a show if you can finish that thing up there where you're at now. You got the 4-car Jerry Cochran, good one to work with there. 75 Chuck Sweeting, 31 of Holland behind you, but Holland's got help from a teammate, that 5-car behind him there, Macaulay still. Oh, come on, Junior. Cut that down to $10 after all that work that feller did.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude.
That is messed up. He should get $10 for the first account and 10 more for the second. So I'm counting 20.
10,000 for putting up with your dumb ass.
Right. Yeah, and there is that too. So 10 laps, under 10 laps ago when we go back green. Michael McCullough, your leader. Jerry Cochran, second. Richard Holland, third. Chuck Sweeting back and fourth. And Bradley, the Coop Cooper, were in a 5-car, rounding out your top 5. Pace car is in. And will this be our only restart of the race? We're going to find out.
That's cute.
As the field gets ready and says, the fuck, here we come on now. Go. We're back to green flag racing, Nation.
Ready, go.
And the rest of you, we're racing again. No 5-car up there. 81 car, 4-car, 31. 75. So the 81's got help from a couple of teammates, but how long are they going to help them? Maybe they get that 5-car clear to that outside, and the 31 and 5 move to the top of the track and say F you and stick their middle finger in the air. Michael McCulley's going to have to dig on it because he don't have any help up there until maybe a bootlegger 17 gets up towards the front. But you got Sweeting on the outside, and he's working hard on the back of a 4-car, so top side's got a little momentum. 10-car in line up there, too. 28 car's been up towards the front, and he's back there. He's 4th car in line, back out there on that outside line. And 8 laps to go when they go by the start-finish line this time. And they move that start-finish line all the way down towards the end of the straightaway there. So it's a long way to get there. Wagner trying to make something happen on the high side, but he's going to need some help up there. You can't do it by yourself, partner, but if the 10 wants to jump up there, you might get something going. 81 car, McCauley's fighting them off, tooth and nail. I believe he's chucking high hills out the windshield, Nation.
Well, he's got them.
And there's Hal Lamy giving us our caution, and Junior owes you $10.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Actually, Hal, I shot for 10,000.
Man, that 31's working the back of the 81, but look at the 75 giving a hell of a shove to the 4-car. We're going to broadcast this like it's our next to the last race of the season, Nation.
I thought it was going to be our last race.
Phoenix next week.
I thought we were doing it all tonight.
Oh, we're going to run the 5-lap Phoenix race after this one?
Fuck yeah,
Call it
man.
a fucking doubleheader and quit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, big wreck, 75. Man, big half the field.
There it
Fuck,
is.
I can't even count all the car numbers. 7 laps to go, and they tore shit up. And caution flag number 2. Damn, 17's missing his hood, so it looks like he got molested back there. Oh, can we even say that on YouTube?
I don't know what you did.
Man, it looked like maybe it started with a 00. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna find out, though. As Nation would say, we're gonna fuck around and find out. Oh, yeah, 3 wide did not go well. Sweeting was on the outside, and look at the cars getting tore up down there. Keaton Tripp, 26, 21 car. Well, Hal, you couldn't have got out of this one a moment too soon, buddy.
Yeah.
There's some busted up hardware out on that track now. And Springer was the last car in that pack, you know what I mean? He almost skated through there, and here come the 00, and boom. 21 got hooked, and he's going around, and, well, at least he didn't find the inside wall, so minimize the damage on his car. And, Nation, that's going to put us under caution flag number 2 and yet delay our broadcast some more. Michael McCauley's 81 car, your race leader, and they might be close to a green-white checker by the time this thing goes back to green flag racing, Nation. Nation stepped out to say hi to the aliens, give the big alien dude a kiss, and get a beer. That's what happens around here anymore, Hal.
He just disappears.
He does.
I got a bad feeling you're talking about me.
No,
Uh-huh.
we weren't. We were actually talking
okay,
about
good.
Macaulay's lead, and we're talking about him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're hoping that your aliens don't come and abduct him.
Yeah, no doubt the Cocoa Puffs car, he's going cuckoo out front, ain't he, Nation?
Well, he's first.
The biggest question, because we know he can chat under caution flag. Macaulay, would you wreck your mom for this win?
Yeah, he would.
That's a fair question to ask, isn't it, Hal?
He would knock her straight the fuck
Right.
out.
I mean, would you wreck your mother to win out here? It's a simple yes or no answer, and you can type that while you're pacing out there. We're going to find out what kind of dude you are.
He's gonna lie about it.
Well, my mom went and had to go to surgery yesterday, Nation.
And how's the young lady doing?
And if I was leading it, I'd wreck her.
God damn, son.
To get the win, I would. Macaulay,
I'm not even that fucked up.
Last lap pass, right?
last lap pass, you wreck a winner will wreck
Sorry,
anybody.
Mom,
Nation.
accident.
That's the fact. I saw 4 cars do the kickflip, and I'm happy now. There were at least 4 of them that did the kickflip.
Oh, so Junior, that's $40.
2 of them did a backflip, and 1 of them got jammed right up the ass.
I don't know, but I got bounced off the wall a few times.
Yeah, Hal played ping pong ball on the wall.
Yeah, we did see that.
Look at who's going to be the driver of the day. I see the votes coming in for the 81.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna delete all those messages.
We ain't deleting no messages. Come on now.
I didn't say we.
Oh, no. I ain't trying that no more, Nation.
What'd you do?
Mess the whole stream up.
We did that when you started it.
Nope, it's still live.
Yep.
Yeah, you're still alive.
Oh, he's not going to hand any more out because Hal already won the... Junior owes you $20, Sal.
Did you get
He
your
does.
$20?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he
We were
does.
keeping count. He says it's only 10, but we say it's 20 because first you spun coming off a pit road. You didn't spin all the way out. You went sideways, right? And hit the inside
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
Then you bounced off the wall and took out the 24.
Yeah.
And that brought out our first caution. So that's 2 events, which is $10 a piece.
Yep, he owes you $20.
So that's $20 you're owed for all that.
Go on down there and beat that $20 out of him.
So 31.5 and 10 cars still looking good. 75 of Sweeting still up towards the front. I'm not sure that 75 car don't have a little bit of damage on them, though. I mean, I seen sparks flying, parts going everywhere, and yeah, but 2 different instances. If I take 10 times 2, that's 20.
No, the kickflip was an extra 20.
The kickflip was an additional 20. We can go back and pull that up. Macaulay was making it happen when no one else was, Diana, wasn't he? Michael Macaulay not afraid to make it 3 wide, take it 3 wide, and do what he needed to do. And I'll tell you, when you try that hard, you end up wadded up or you win one of these things. That's just how it goes. Usually the guy that wins is the guy that ain't afraid to wreck it, huh, Hal?
Putting it in there somewhere.
Look at Junior's fucking backtracking now.
2x2, lights are out on the pace car. A lot of those guys, thankfully, had a fast repair left. I don't think it's over. I mean, we get our first green-white checker right here, but I don't think that's the end of it until we get the white flag. That's just the way it goes.
You saw that race last night, right?
Yes, I did, and that's exactly why I
That
just
was
said what I
fucking
said.
Crazy.
Nation. All right, so pace car's in. 2x2 right now. 4 car. 81 car, your leader. 4 car, 31 car, 75 car, 5 car, and 10 car, your top 6. Wait for it, Nation.
Wait for it.
Green flag and racing. Is it going to be for the final time? Probably not. 3 laps to go at the line.
Not.
81 getting a push from the 31 car. 5 car lined up on the inside, too. Outside line, a 4 car, Jerry Cochran. He's got help from the 75 of Chuck Sweeting. I don't think they're done wrecking. They're probably going to wreck again, but we're going to have to wait to see if that happens. Take a big look at the field right here. I can tell you that who you thought was your friend, well, they might not be your friend right now, huh, Hal? And when they come out of turn 4 on that white flag lap, you definitely don't have no friends. In fact, you've probably got enemies.
Until tomorrow, then they'll be your friend
81
again.
car trying to make that car 50, 60, maybe 100 feet wide right here, Nation.
Well, he's got to do something.
He's not going to protect that high side. Cochran's getting a lot of help from the 75 car right now. Problem is the 31's not lined up on that 81's bumper. Outside line might have a shot. You see Cochran pulling ahead. McCauley's going to have to start janking some doors here. I don't know. Hold on to her, McCauley. You got under 2 to go. Look at the car shuffling around now. Everybody's trying to make something real quick here, Nation, and there's not going to be enough room for it. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that 3 wide ain't
We're
gonna work
2
out
to
real
go
good.
coming out of turn 4. If we can make it all the way down here without wrecking, we will not have a green-white checker. But if they wad it up before that 81 or that 4 car get to the start-finish line, we're going to have a green-white checker. White flag is out right now.
There it is.
No green-white checker's going to settle it. Michael McCauley, 4 car up there. Jerry Cochran, mano a mano. Little bit of shuffling back there in the back as they're 3 wide. 31 cars
something.
pushing like he's in the, I don't know, like he's in the delivery room giving labor, Nation.
That's probably what his chair feels like,
And he's
too.
probably just trying to open up a hole where he can go for it. But, man, these guys are stacked up around him. Outside line, but the 75 can't get to the 4 car. Is the 31 going to have room to bounce out? It doesn't look like it. They're going to drag race to the start-finish line. Son of a bitch, hold on to your chair. Is it going to be McCauley? No. McCauley gets turned, and Cochran wins it.
That's fucked up.
McCauley gets turned right before the line. Jerry Cochran's going to win it.
That was fucked up.
So watch that one more time.
Yeah, I saw enough.
So Cochran wins it. Chuck Sweeting second. Rick Vagone, your top 3. Michael McCauley will win the driver of the day, but unfortunately he's not going to win a race here tonight. Nation, you all right, Nation?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So we'll see if we can find Cochran. I think he's down there. I'm going right after these interviews tonight. I ain't pissing around.
Get him.
Jerry Cochran III, Vern, Nation, and Hal in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, Vern. I sure do.
Man, I'll tell you what, you were hanging on to that outside line, and it looked like that 75 car was giving you all the push he could, buddy.
Yeah, for sure, man. If it wouldn't have been for him, I really thought they was probably going to ditch me right there, coming off of 2. I was really surprised he stayed with me and pushed me, and I owe it to him, man. If it wasn't for that, I never would have got that.
Yeah, it looked like your the outside line stayed together good, and the inside line started bumping around a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I think majority of us there that was up front that didn't take that pit on that caution. You know, we were still on the tires we started on, so it was a little skatier for a little bit.
Yeah, so you didn't take tires the whole race.
No, sir. No, it didn't take none the whole time.
You hear that, Nation? The man didn't take
I
tires
heard
the whole
that.
race, and he won it.
Fuck those tires.
Yeah, for sure.
Who needs tires, right, Nation?
Nah, they're overrated.
So that's going to be your first win at WFO.
Yes, sir. It sure is. At a restrictor plate, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't matter if you win it at a short track, a restrictor plate, or an intermediate. A win is a win, man.
That's right. A win's a win. And I appreciate y'all letting me come back in here late in the season. I look forward to running with y'all full time next year.
And I'll tell you, man, there's nothing more exciting than these finishes when you can survive the chaos that happens at the start finish line at these things, Jerry.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm gonna tell you, man, these guys, there's a lot of good guys in here, man. It was a lot of clean racing, a lot of three wide. It was a lot of tight racing. So I mean, they done great for 85 laps when we had that one caution.
Yeah, it definitely was a really clean race and definitely an exciting finish. I don't think anybody that was watching was left sitting on their butt at the end of that one.
I think if I could have been up at this chair a little bit, I would have been myself.
Well, you're probably celebrating it pretty good down there with Tommy and those guys. You probably
Oh yeah, they done got the bootleggers out and throwing them around down here.
Oh, the bootleggers are out. You hear that, Nation?
I heard that.
There's going to be a bunch of people calling in tomorrow and sick. Watch.
And blaming us for it.
Jerry, you got anyone you want to thank while we got you up in the booth here tonight, buddy?
Yes, sir. Like I said, the guy pushing me there at the end, he could have ditched me, but he hung in there, and I appreciate that. I want to thank Tommy, Nick, and McCullough. We all worked together there a little bit, and where I was up front there at the beginning, it kind of was hard on us because I was sucking the fuel, and they was about a lap and a half, 2 laps better than me. But thanks to them guys for letting me come in there in their lobby and hang out with them and team up with them. Thanks to McCullough, yourself, Nation, everybody for putting this on, and y'all do a great job, man, and keep it up. I appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate it too, Jerry, and man, celebrate it, dude. You earned this one. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, Vern.
Yep.
Virginia's gonna be rocking. We'll see you.
There you go. Bootleggers for everybody, right?
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Yep, you
too, buddy.
I'll move you back down there. I just got to find the channel.
All right. Thank you, Vern.
I know what the channel name is, but there we go. All right. Sweeting next. Chuck Sweeting, you got Vern Nation and Hal in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Well,
Hey, what up?
Able to go. You stayed committed, man, and it got you second, but my hat's off to you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad Jerry got to win there. Finished fifth last night, second tonight. I feel like I have just swept Talladega because that's as good as it gets for me.
That's awesome, man. I know that you kind of hate to hear a guy, hear a guy to say that when it's not about victory lane, but surviving sometimes just the chaos that restrictor plate tracks bring is a win in itself, Chuck.
Yeah, it really is, especially for me. I mean, 10 years on iRacing, I think I won one ARCA race at Talladega, and between Talladega and Daytona, that's it in 10 years. I don't have good luck here. Maybe I'm not very good. I don't know. But, I survived tonight, so I'll take a second.
Well, yeah, and I mean, we all know that you could have jumped out of line right there. I mean, you stayed committed with the 4-car, and you guys lined up 1 and 2, and you could have jumped out of line and tried anything out of turn 4, and it would have changed the whole outcome at that thing, and you likely wouldn't have got second, and he wouldn't have won.
Yeah, well, Jerry was holding such a good line, and I was able to stay just a few inches off his bumper in the corners and then be able to bump him a little bit on the straightaway, and it was working, and I was hoping that maybe something would happen with the inside lane and they'd get a little squirrely with a bad bump or something, and then I could, Jerry and I could pull out, and then I could try to fight for the win, but didn't work out that way. But second's pretty good, so congrats to Jerry though. That was awesome. He was running really well tonight.
It happened just a little too late for you down there, Chuck.
Yeah, well, it very often happens right before the start-finish line, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what brings the exciting finishes. I sometimes I swear you guys do that on purpose, but
it's just what it all is building up to, the whole race. But yeah, it's fun. It's a fun race.
You race each other clean until you get to that start-finish line, boy, on that last lap, and then it's like, you know what? I don't like him no more. We're all enemies.
Yeah, anything goes. Whatever it takes to win.
Anything goes.
Fuck that, and fuck you. I'm winning.
That's right. Nation, you got anything you want to add to this thing?
I just did.
Anything else, though? You got any questions for Chuck? You might have a question or two you want to ask him.
Of course I do. Chuck, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Just Hal for the support in the league and all the admins. Michael, it was nice to see Michael be able to race tonight and run up front because he works so hard during most of the races. He doesn't really get to have fun like he probably did tonight. I know he's disappointed he didn't win, but he let everybody know he had the talent tonight. So good job to him, and thanks to my buddy Gil for the paints that he makes me. And I'm looking forward to some short track racing next week.
And we're going to do that at Phoenix, actually.
Yeah, that should be fun. That's such a fun track. And the points are tight enough. I think after tonight's finishes,
you might gain
nobody
a
in the
couple
top
points
four
right
can
there.
have a bad night. Yeah, nobody can have a bad night next week. We're all going to have to finish well. So
you have to be on top of your game.
Exciting. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, when I get them updated, we'll take a look at that. But it should have tightened things up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's hard to gain on Richard though when he's, when you do beat him, he finishes right behind you or the next spot back. So, but that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it is, Chuck. You're right. But good luck to you in Phoenix next week, man. And I know you're chasing down a championship in both series, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You guys have a great night.
You too.
You too, buddy.
It's great talking to you again.
You too. Thanks.
That's it for our second place interview, Nation. So now we're going to go back to third place here. And it's just Rick, Nation.
Just Rick.
Yep, you can take this one if you want.
Oh, Jesus, I don't want to talk
I'll
to that
work
fucker.
on points.
Can't you do both? I don't want to talk no Oh, hey, Rick.
Before this goes any farther, I have a message from Richard, and
Yeah,
it goes, Nation, go fuck yourself.
Oh, Nation.
He would definitely he would definitely know how to do that.
I told him I would do that, and well, there you go. There you have it.
Man,
I still like you.
Nation was going to do your interview.
It's all right. He's more than welcome to. That was from Richard. I didn't say that.
Oh, that's true, Nation. So you can
Yeah.
still interview him.
Well, like I said, I like Nation. He's one of my favorites.
So,
There's absolutely no denying that either. There's no way.
I call bullshit, but anyhow.
The guy sits up here and talks shit for 2.5 hours straight. Can't help but like him.
Yeah,
How you doing, Rick?
It takes talent to do that.
How about I interview Nation?
All right, go ahead.
Let's do
All
that.
right, Nation. Well, it was a hard fought battle out there. It looked like we were 4 and 5 wide coming to the checkered flag. How'd you like sitting up in that booth, anyways? Was the air conditioning just right?
Oh, dude, it was perfect. It was pristine, in fact.
Sunny and 70. That sounds perfect.
I'm in West Virginia. No, hell no.
Well, that's enough of that. Anyone you like to thank?
Just you, Ricky.
You're welcome.
So, tell me about that finish, Rick.
Oh, dude, I'm over here doing leprechaun kicks. Excited. I actually made it to a checkered flag at one of these pack races. So, third place, that's as good as a W as far as I'm concerned, man. Not going to lie. I was really counting on a 6th place finish, a 5th, depending on where the lines lined up, because it seemed like we were pacing the entire race. It was real hard to pass. You could get a run, but if those guys on the bottom were hooked up, you couldn't clear them on the outside quite like you could in the truck last night. So, coming to the last few laps, it was just try to protect the middle of the track a little bit, and if somebody wanted to make a move, they're going to have to do it on the outside. Put your blinker on. Get out there. Because I didn't want to be out there. I'd come too close to that wall a couple of times in that race and didn't really like it. So that was my strategy coming to the checkered. So,
well, you still had a pretty interesting race as compared to like what it was last night. It was still pretty good.
Well, the last, probably 7 or 8 times we've come to these restrictor plates where we're usually hanging out in the back. Tonight, or actually this week, we said to hell with it. Let's go try to lead them all. And we led a good chunk of them, but I don't know what the issues. I was having struggles getting on and off pit road. I mean, it looked good, but we were still coming out quite a ways behind people. So I kind of felt like there was a little room for improvement on pit road entry and exit. But No, that was a good run for the team. I think we got third, fourth, fifth, and 16th or 17th. I'm not sure what happened to Hal. There in the middle of it.
I think it was
I know
last.
he was there, but I don't know.
No,
I
he
don't
wasn't
remember.
last.
Yeah, yeah. But all in all, it was a good run, and it was fun running up front for a change here.
There you go, brother. Is there anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Yeah, just thank the teammates. I want to thank you. I want to thank Vern especially for taking the time and sitting here and doing this stuff. He says he's going to be sitting here anyways by himself, even if he wasn't, so he might as well do this. So I appreciate him for that. But yeah, give a shout out to Jerry for the win, Chuck on the runner up, and the rest of the drivers in here. That was a pretty good race, I think. There was a lot of give and take, I felt like, and it was a really good run. So there.
There you got it, brother. Well, it was great having you in here, man.
Well, I appreciate it. Now I'll tell Richard I told you that, so he knows that it
It ain't nothing but a thing.
myself. I mean, that's
He'll-
part of it. But
He'll hear it. He probably already heard it. He probably watching the broadcast now and heard it. So
yeah, so we're out of here. No concussions at Talladega. Well, I had a mild one last night, but no big deal there.
You came in here with a concussion.
I am a concussion. Oh, so yeah. Well, I hope that was. I mean, we finally had a pack of cars come. Well, last night was 4 wide, within a thousandth of a second for the top 4. So it was pretty close last night. But
yeah.
A little bit close.
I think the whole field was coming to the flag this time around, and just from the couple of seconds I watched the end there, it was bound to get wild for sure.
And that it did.
It did. Good finish, man. Congrats on that top 3 right there.
Nope, appreciate it. Thank you.
And I think we got one more interview left, Nation.
Hell, motherfucking name it. Who's driving the day tonight?
Michael McCauley.
There we go. That's good to see.
Yeah,
He was
Michael-
driving his ass off all week, so good to see that.
Michael McCauley is the designated driver of the day. Do we need a designated driver, Nation? Yep, every week. All right, Rick, good luck to you at Phoenix, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Might take that week off, Vern.
Oh, no, we'll see you next week, man.
We'll see. We'll see you then.
All right. We got to get McCauley, Nation, before he gets out of here. He probably done left.
Would you blame him?
Probably not. Michael McCauley, what's up, buddy? Is he ignoring us, Nation?
Would you blame him?
He's got us muted out.
I don't know. I think I'd just leave him alone.
Just leave him alone. He's the driver of the fucking day.
He knows he's a driver today.
You think?
Yeah.
He don't want to be, does he? He
Well,
does,
I mean,
but he's
he did a
pissed-
good job.
He's pissed off.
Yeah, we don't want to.
We'll
Oh,
let you
shit.
come in here on his own as we wants to, Nation. What's up, McCauley?
What's going on?
Well, we pulled you up here because you didn't win the race, but you won the driver of the day.
How'd I win that?
Because they started voting for you.
Somebody cheated.
Damn.
Somebody threw a vote in for the 81, and the next thing I know, there's 15 votes for the 81.
Who do I gotta pay?
Hal, $20.
You can pay Vern and I.
I think it's Hal's fault.
Shit. Do I owe Hal $10 then?
McCauley, I thought you was going to win.
You
it,
owe me
man.
$10? No.
I thought you had it, McCauley.
My kid owes me $10.
I thought
No,
so.
he was just $20.
It was close.
It's
It was
the
close finish.
end of a restrictor plate.
Yeah. It was an end.
It was an end, an abrupt one.
It was abrupt, but it is what it is. We move on.
But you got the driver of the day, man.
No, that's great. Appreciate everybody voting for me.
And you're going to Phoenix next week.
Oh,
Hey.
I might not be going to Phoenix. I might just watch Phoenix, but
Believe it or don't, I voted for you.
I
Damn,
might join you too.
Are you guys picking and choosing on us now?
what do you mean?
You're turning into Nation. If you pick and
Nation?
choose tracks,
fuck
then
did
you're
I
turning
do?
into Nation. Nation just he
He
chooses.
paid me. He paid me to say that.
Nation chooses no track. He
The fuck,
literally,
dude?
Nation's a no track. He's like, I'm gonna race here and here and here, and he no shows.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that day for Nation to show up to a race.
Shit, I wouldn't hold my breath.
I used
I'm
to
not.
do it.
You'll
Server will die.
Macaulay holds his breath. He'll pass out, won't he, Hal?
Yeah.
I mean, I almost I held my breath probably the last 10 laps of the race.
Nation says he's racing next season.
I'll believe that when I see it.
You are, ain't you, Nation?
You believe that when I say it?
Well, we're switching to Wednesday night to IndyCar.
Oh yeah, then I'm on board.
Why is it that you'll race the IndyCar on an oval, but not a regular NASCAR?
Because I like Indy cars.
Because it don't take any talent.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, what was that fucking comment from the cheap seats?
They said it don't take any talent.
Remember that time I whooped your...
When was that? How'd that
Shut
go?
up. Shut up, pal. Shut up.
How didn't you go in there and beat Nation in the
Yeah, in
IndyCar?
about 5 minutes.
Yeah, he did.
He ran it for 6 months.
Why'd we
Yeah,
hijack
I did.
Macaulay's driver of the day? I think it's the first one he's won.
Second, I think.
I think it's my second.
Oh, it's the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Nation, have you ever won a driver of the day?
Oh, fuck no.
Because you don't drive. Get out and race, fella.
He's got an alien of the week.
Nation, race the truck at Phoenix next week.
Actually, I think I did get something like that.
What'd he get?
Alien of the week.
There's something about aliens, some dumb shit.
He won Alien of the Week.
It was like...
You believe that,
Yeah.
Macaulay?
6 months
I
ago or
believe it.
some
That
shit.
fucking vote was rigged, wasn't it?
100%.
Who rigged the vote, Nation?
Yeah, I did.
That's just messed up, man. That's messed up. Points are updated, by the way. Since I
Wow,
have...
I'm the points leader.
Yeah, look at that.
Man.
Wait, what?
Put Macaulay as the points leader, it looks like.
Well, you got one job next week.
What's that?
To win the
Win the
championship.
motherfucker.
And
I'm
Holland,
already voting Macaulay.
Holland's going in there with a 7-point lead. Then we go to trucks, and I think that's different.
Wait till they find out when it's only one set of tires next week.
Yeah.
I'm definitely setting it out.
Sweeting is coming into
Especially
the
there.
trucks. Sweeting's coming in trucks with a 10-point lead. Over Jamison, 16 over Holland, 19 over Just Rick, and 21 over Burt. And I got a outside shot at it. I'm only, I don't know, 60, 50, fucking 82 points back. Fuck.
That's just a hair.
You need everybody to forfeit, and then you're good.
Well, I get a 90.
Yeah, see?
I get a 100-point bonus, and I got a shot at it.
I got some friends.
I do too. I can adjust points.
Friends?
I
Is
got
it friends in the laundry room?
friends in a spaceship. Michael McCauley.
That's right.
I was just going to send them to people's houses to break their fucking computers.
Please send them here first.
Fuck, if I really had that, I'd send them here to break this one.
Well, I can tell you how to break it. Just a bunch of porn.
Nope, tried that.
And you put gay alien porn on there, break it quicker.
Is there gay aliens?
I don't know.
You would know.
You
You're
could
the
tell
one that brought
us.
it up.
I couldn't tell you.
You said it. I didn't.
Diana said you wouldn't be driver of the day, Nation. You'd be crasher of the day.
Hey, a win's a win.
You would think, Diana, that he could get some of that alien technology and be impossible to beat. I mean, he'll lap
Get
the
a
field.
participating trophy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, dude, no, you didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
did.
did.
Motherfucker.
That's worse than, you know what that's worse than, Nation? Just think about it. It's worse than digital scrapbook tutorials.
Oh, Jesus.
You just want me to sign divorce papers at this point.
Oh, it is not going to lead to that. It could, though, but that wouldn't be the main cause of it.
Probably be the
Oh,
longest
no,
thing
I
you
don't.
participated in.
God damn, son. What did I do to you? Fuck, don't piss Hal off.
You don't have to for him to go after you, do you, Nation?
Yeah, no shit. I didn't even do anything.
What did I get myself into up here?
It's actually kind of payback for all the shit you give Diana.
What?
Every week. Except tonight. You actually weren't bad on her.
Exactly. But I didn't have to because now Hal's mad at me.
I ain't mad at nobody.
Why is Hal mad
Well,
at you?
I mean, he's the one giving me shit.
Hal ain't mad at you. If he was mad at you, you would know it. He wouldn't
Yeah,
just
'cause
be
he
fucking
would-
around giving you shit.
He wouldn't be saying a word.
If he's giving you shit, he's not mad at you.
Right.
If he's on his way to West Virginia, he's probably mad at you, but
Cool, man. Bring a case of beer with you.
yeah.
Could
Yeah.
need two.
Have a fucking
Or two.
have a bonfire in Nation's living room.
I will not fight that.
I think you could have a field day burning them digital scrapbooks.
God damn, son.
That was a good one, Nation.
No. What does your wife do in her spare time? Because we're going to start picking on that.
She actually makes puzzles, puts puzzles together.
Like jigsaw puzzles?
Yeah, like jigsaw puzzles.
Okay, I don't feel so bad now.
What's wrong with putting a jigsaw puzzle together?
It's the same as digital scrapbooking.
No, it's not.
No, because scrapbooking's a little more intelligent based.
Oh,
I mean,
shit. Shots
yeah,
You
fired.
don't think putting a...
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to know how to fucking operate Photoshop.
I don't put puzzles together.
I don't either.
Right. So I don't know if it's intelligent or... I don't do
Nation
it because
couldn't even do a word
I'm not
puzzle.
good at it.
I can't do a word puzzle either.
No,
Exactly.
I couldn't either.
And I
You
didn't...
asked me what a fucking another word for, I don't know, golfing is. I wouldn't know what
The
I
difference,
wouldn't know.
Nation, the difference
Putting.
is... Here's the biggest difference. When you told me and Hal, it was like digital scrapbook tutorials. And I literally said puzzles, jigsaw puzzles. I didn't stutter with it. I didn't go, puzzles.
Wait, what the fuck?
You see my point, Hal?
Yeah.
She's not going on YouTube.
He was
and-
whispering because he didn't want to get whacked.
She's not going on YouTube or TikTok and putting videos together of, oh, this is how you put this puzzle together, one piece at a time.
See, now I have to look that up.
What?
See if people make puzzle videos.
Sure they do.
I bet they make videos of everything.
They
anymore.
make videos of fucking everything, Nation. If you want to know how to take a proper shit, you can watch a video on it.
Oh, I don't need no video for that.
I'm just saying, you could.
That's why you got your squatty potty, Nation.
Hell yeah, I had fucking Taco Bell last night.
Oh, God, Nation, you didn't have to go that far.
I'm just saying.
You ruined all of it. You ruined the whole thing.
I
Isn't
even
that what I
told you how
do?
many pieces of tissue to use.
Remember how he used
Wait,
to do
what?
that when Benson was in here, Hal? Nation had just ruined the whole
Yeah,
thing.
I ruined it. Okay.
Where has Benson been?
See, Hal's not even going to back you up on that one.
I don't know where Benson's been, Nation.
I'm gonna contact him.
I can tell you where he's been.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You want me to do that on the broadcast?
No.
Nation, we don't want to hear about your personal life.
Oh.
It ain't my personal life.
If you know where Benson's been, I can assure you it's your personal life.
I can tell you it's a pretty good guess.
I already guessed, did you, Hal?
Damn.
I think we covered that in a different broadcast.
All right, so the points are updated. Just so you guys know. There's apparently still cars going around Talladega, but I don't think there is. I think that's just my broadcast. And camera's staying stuck in turn 3 here for some reason, but again, I don't give a crap. Phoenix next week is our final race of season 10. That's all I can say about that, Nation. Final race of season 10.
Number 10.
Is it the final race?
No, Vern,
For
it's not going to
Nation.
be the final race.
Is it the end of the Village Idiots? Is what I'm
Fuck
asking.
no, we're too
Fuck
stupid.
no.
It's
We'll
right
be
up
here.
there.
Season 11, 12, 13, 15. Season 185 right here at WFO.
And Hal's going to be right there, and Mike's
That
going to
could
be right
happen.
there.
That could hang. Hal could be here. Mike Macaulay be here, and damn El Fagande, Just Rick, and Coop, and
The aliens.
all of them, man.
Everybody.
Everybody. Who's everybody?
That would be everybody.
Oh, and for the last thing,
Irregardless, it doesn't matter.
Oh, God damn it.
so Nation, Friday is my 25th wedding anniversary.
Well, congratulations, my friend.
25 years. You believe that?
This year is my 19th.
19th. So 25, I think they say, is the silver. So wife and I are going to take off on Friday, and we'll see if we ever come back.
Wait, can I go? Because if you're not coming back, I want to go.
Well, you can't go, although it has been like 85 or so around here. Hot.
No, I mean, I'll sleep on the beach. I'm fine with that.
Probably not headed to the beach.
Fuck.
I don't know where I'm going. I do when I die. I mean, I know straight where I'm going, but...
Yes, so do I.
Other than that, I don't. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in week in and week out. You are what support the drivers of WFO and give us the motivation to keep going week in and week out, right, Nation?
That's right.
One for the drivers, number one, and the fans and viewers, number two. We would have nothing to do with any of it. But since we got both of them, we have nothing to do with all of it, right, Nation?
Yeah, we have no choice but to come back.
Oh, we're not talking about next season. We got to finish season 10 first.
Really?
If there's still one more broadcast to do, then yes, we have to finish season 10.
I thought we were doing that tonight.
Macaulay, you want to throw up a 5-lap race? We're going to go ahead and call it the championship and get her done.
Yep, let's do it. I put a post up right now. If
See?
you don't show up, you don't qualify for it.
You don't show
That's
up
right.
and you don't qualify for it, and whoever shows up, if one person shows up, they win the championship.
Yep, I like it. Let's go.
All right,
All right, Mike,
post it, Macaulay.
Mike, don't tell anybody and just show up.
It's only, 11 o'clock? We can end this thing by 11:10.
Mm-hmm.
Get the
I like it.
championship over with.
I don't think they're going to let us get away with that.
Probably not. There'll probably be some couple mad people, huh, Hal?
There might be
the
some.
first time.
There might be some backlash.
Yeah, it won't be the first time somebody got pissed off, will it, Macaulay?
Nope, won't be the last. Let's do it.
I'm so on board with that, but fuck, it's 11 o'clock.
It is 11, and plus I done told everybody thank you, so I think it's time we end this stream, Nation.
Yeah, let's just let them off the hook.
We're watching Macaulay's Cocoa Puff cars make laps on the Cocoa
Those
Puffs.
They qualifying laps?
I don't know. I don't know how I did it, but you're the only car on the track, so.
I don't know what you did.
Well, we got you in the booth. You're the driver of the day, and I'm going to put it in slow motion here. So there
Clicking
you
the
go.
ticker.
81 car just creeping around the bottom right there, and I don't know why he's lifting. There's flames coming out of it. Keep it wide open around Talladega.
I did when I went 3 wide. It kept it wide open.
Yeah, maybe if there wasn't flames popping out of the car, you'd have won the damn race, Macaulay.
That probably took a couple 2 horsepower out of it.
That right, Nation.
Pretty much.
I told him in the stream earlier, I held it to the floor one time last night for too long, and I ran a guy in the back of you so hard, Macaulay, I'm surprised it didn't knock the wind out of you.
I know. It was close.
It was close, he said. I wasn't lifting, was I?
Nope. I
There's-
thought it in the butt kicker.
There's a couple times Macaulay didn't lift tonight. Are you using the new butt kicker, Macaulay?
Not yet. It's getting ready to come out.
Son of a bitch, man. Why is it taking you so long to get this stuff hooked up?
Laziness.
You still got a direct drive sitting in the box there?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You believe that, Nation?
Yep.
Must be nice pay $1,000 for a wheel and just sit and look at it, huh?
I paid $50,000 for a car, and it just sits there.
I paid $50 for a wheel, and I got that sumbitch hooked up, fucking tongue hanging out, going, best deal I got. Get that right out. Look like the little Tasmanian devil ripping the wheel apart, Nation. Nope, that's a fake fucking story, but
It's still funny.
it's not, man. I mean, there's sometimes, like when I picked up that marketplace deal that time on them 2 wheels. Remember that, Hal?
Yeah.
I'm like a kid in a candy store. Got this DFGT. Look at me. I'm going to put the Sidewinder on them on the dirt. I did it, too. I broke all them wheels. That's what you get when you play around with stuff, isn't it, Nation?
Fuck around, find out.
Fuck around, find out, it all breaks, and next thing you know, your kid's like, you got an extra wheel, Dad? Nope, broke every one of them.
Yeah, I sure do. Good luck fixing it.
Yeah, I guess he's going to have to save his money out there in Texas working and get him a wheel. I don't know what to say.
If I get my direct drive setting up, he can have mine.
You have to get his address, ship it out to Texas.
Yeah.
I have an address for him, but he has a job, Macaulay. But
So he can get a direct drive.
Well, he bought his car.
What kind of car did he get?
He bought a new Chevy Blazer.
Good man.
Well, we'll see. If it holds up, then he did a good thing. Maybe he should have bought a Nissan.
Yep.
Look at Macaulay. Yep.
No.
You might not have heat in your truck, but it doesn't matter.
Wait,
What the fuck, Macaulay? You ain't got no heat in your Nissan?
Nope.
What happened to your heater core?
I have no clue.
You're in fucking Pennsylvania. Heat's kind of important this time.
You know, it is a little bit important up there, man.
Yeah, that's why you got the windshield fluid and
Just go
defrost your window.
stop
I
at
never sprayed myself with windshield washer fluid
Macaulay.
and it got warm.
Just stop at the dollar store and get one of them little space heaters and put it in there.
Yeah.
Hook a
The
fucking
ones that plug
inverter
into
up.
the lighter.
No, hook or yeah, get the ones that plug into the lighter. They make
Oh,
those.
yeah, man.
Just strap a kerosene heater in the seat.
Or one of those little Coleman things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might as well do it, Macaulay.
I might as well.
Let's might as well do it all. All right. I think that's going to do it all for us, Nation. We're done,
Let's
ain't
get
we?
the fuck out of here, dude.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be back next week at probably not the same time, but somewhere around that time.
Ish.
And if we don't make it back, probably not coming back ever again, but we'll probably be back.
Ever.
Right. But if we don't make it back, we're not coming back, is basically what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll probably most likely be here. So
Yeah.
if we're not here, they won't be here anyway. So we wouldn't even know, Nation.
Well, no.
You didn't think about that, did you?
I don't think that far ahead.
None of it even matters. Have a good night. We'll see you next week.